right. Is it doing it now? Is it... Oh, fuck off. No, I'm still like 80%
No.
dropped.
Ooh.
Oh, what's going on?
I
85%.
I
So
don't know.
CPU's sitting at like 80% used and 60 degrees. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe I've changed my encoding settings because my CPU's only like 30%. My Wi-Fi is getting 39 down, 20. It's wavering real hard, but it's going down now. Sounds like I didn't change any encoding. CPU's taken 0 load. Do I have to like stop streaming to do that? Yeah, how do you change that? Because I probably should just change it to CPU load instead, right? It's on 45% drop frames now, so it's less. It's just like NVIDIA Control Center, huh? I thought it was in the stream output settings. It's definitely getting better. That's weird. I do wonder if my GPU is operating too hot as well. It's like 60 degrees, but that means it should be fan speeding. Okay, what should I be looking for in those other settings then? I'm just going to do this live until it stops being shit, I guess. Ryzen Master over control panel. Oh, as in Ryzen... Okay, the Ryzen... I've got Ryzen Master. Okay. Ryzen. The cores are all fine. There's my additional control. Alright. Oh, for your temps. Yeah, no, the temperature of the CPU is like 50. I can't see the I can't see the other one though. Can't see the graphics card through that. It's still 30 frames though. Bitrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still at 26% drop frames, and we're only... Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm getting like... The status is like orange and red all the time. That's the thing. So... Oh, I don't think so. This has been happening for a few weeks now. It might be, yeah. Okay, so the encoder preset's on like low CPU usage, and I might change it to like... Nah, she's not. I've changed my encoder preset to a bit lower, like a bit faster, so it uses more CPU. All right, how is that? That's still. I mean, it's still like 26%. That's not good.
Just watched my mini camera just did something fucking weird.
Yours is doing it too. Output, medium simp. Okay, so I do that. Use more CPU.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there we go. I put the encoding on a lot better. Problem is my bit rate's really fucking low as well. Oh. Did yours just disconnect and reconnect? It's fine. It's just a
Not that I
text
know of.
stream.
It looks like it
Yeah,
was.
50% hardware, 20% bandwidth. Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting like 1/4 of the frames are dropped. So it's like 1 in every 4 frames are gone. Which is not good. I would like my regular 0% dropped frames. This is a secret troubleshooting stream. Hey, is that your camera that keeps dropping in and out? I keep
I
hearing
haven't heard anything dropping in and out.
So far, I've heard like the Discord join and leave like 4 times.
Then you're hearing shit, man, because I have not heard it at all.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not. I don't know.
I haven't touched it.
Is someone trying to join and they can't? Could be one of the internet providers. Well, Discord's connection is fine, I think. Oh, okay. And the desktop audio doesn't come through. The desktop audio doesn't come through with the... Thank you. Alright, dropped frames are still fucking 25%. I don't get it. I don't get what's going on here. And that is upsetting. I like knowing why I'm having problems so I can at least fix them.
And for you, man. I'm sorry.
I
I'm not. I'm just an artist.
I know. It's all right. I'm upset at the program and this computer. Like the computer itself has been funky-ish. Like Premiere Pro also doesn't work properly anymore. But I figured that was the crap. The program has like janked itself into not working anymore. But I did also want to do a reinstall of this computer at some point, so that, you know, one more step towards being motivated enough to, like, nuke the hard drive, you know?
Well, if it weren't for the fact that I'm still working off a laptop, I would probably take over OBS.
That's fair.
My internet's better.
Like, now that I've got the Streambox working, like, I don't have as much of a hesitation to, like, take this computer down for a week, reinstall everything, and come back, because I can still be able to run my games and everything. I would just need to take out the capture card out of this and put it in the other one temporarily. But, yeah. Yeah, it's a big task, and it'll take, like, a couple days. That's why I haven't done it. Dropped frames is at a steady 25%. Like, it hasn't gone up or down since. We're not in the clear. But that's what it's doing.
But it's not. All right. Then, since we're a quarter of the way through our stream...
I'm going to keep trying to do this, but I can't picture myself being able to paint or anything right now.
Oh, gosh.
I have a feeling. Well, I mean, we can still do the announcement-y stuff, because we just don't have to.
We could.
Yeah. Okay. I'm wondering if it's like, if there's like recording in the background it's also trying to do as well. I just heard the Discord thing again.
I think somebody said that they are watching in Discord.
Yeah, Louis said he was. I'm gonna put it on stream. I'm gonna put my desktop audio. Oh no, hold on. You're on the Discord audio. Why is it? What the fuck?
Hello.
Hearing random.
Goodbye.
Noises. What? Oh, you had a visitor?
Every time I do, you miss it. It's great.
It's because I'm not watching.
I have secret visitors.
Not watching the screen.
There's nothing. I'm just eating Cheez-Its. It's fine.
Okay, well, the music at least works. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Thank God, something works.
If I'm gonna have if it's gonna be a troubleshoot stream, I'm gonna listen to this playlist while we do it. What the fuck? Alright. Maybe I just need to, like, reset OBS as well. I have no idea. Can't do that while we're live.
Yeah. Do we want to... sounds horrible. Do we want to do our announcement? Stick around for another half an hour?
Well, I'm keen to, like, stick around and
so
just chill. Like, yeah, I'm just keen to chill in, like, open menu settings while we're talking, if you want. Like,
okay.
Just so we're doing something,
That means
you know?
That means I don't have to stress out and paint.
Yeah, I don't... You know, I got all this stuff ready last second. It's alright, it's fine. I didn't have anything I was, like... I chose something in a panic, so I wasn't, like keen to paint it. I would have just painted it because it was there.
And I chose this in like 10 minutes before we got on together.
Yeah, fair.
I was like, I haven't finished this. This is fine.
Oh, actually, I do have something to show off that I did last week. And Louis will like this because it's a magic mini. I painted up this guy. If you know who this is from Magic the Gathering. Oh. Bloody, come on. Look at this guy.
Ooh.
Except he's blue, not red. So, is the news? No, I'm afraid not. I mean, maybe on the in-person side, but he's so pretty. It's a demonic planeswalker called Obnixilis, but he's wearing a suit, and he's got like a pinstripe suit with armor on. I really liked it because my very first D&D character was, in fact, a pale blue tiefling politician. And then when I saw that mini, I was like, oh, that looks exactly like the guy that I played. Like, when my very first, like, I was like, oh, that's CSR. That's my guy. He's a suit-wearing blue demon, and he throws shurikens at people. I had a weird character from the get-go.
That's fine. I had a weird first D&D character, too. We all have had them.
Mine was like, I want to be a tiefling politician. He won't tell you where he's from because he definitely got his town wiped from the face of the earth. And he'll tell you it wasn't his fault, but it definitely was.
All right. I can't paint under stress. That's why I'm going to sit here and eat Cheez-Its and be a happy person.
The setup of stream is stressful. The stream itself is the train's rolling and you have to just deal with it. So the stream part is fine. The mountains of tech issues that are every week are stressful. I also painted a couple of these bad boys.
I mentioned something really quick that's totally off topic. Well, it's not 100% off topic.
Yeah.
There's a cord that is like in your shot that is distracting me.
It's this one. I know which one it is. You know what? It's also it's so precariously positioned every time.
Oh, so
this
precarious.
is, you know, this, because it's a text stream
sorry.
now. Because it's a text, oh, I've ruined the camera. Because it's a text stream now, this only is just long enough to go to my camera over my monitors. So, it looks normal for me, but every time, if it's just like, you can see it right here, and you can see it right here, and if I don't move it ever so slightly, just out of frame, you'll notice it. And there we go. It has moved to millimeters. I'm not kidding how little this has moved, but now it's not in your frame, right?
Yeah.
Magic! But if I zoom out, just a tad. If I zoom out just a tad, motherfucker's right here again, right? It's right there. But artifacting on that camera just then, that was weird. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that's weird.
That's so weird.
It's probably the cable. Oh, it's like a fucked up security. It's like a fucked up security feed.
Oh my god. So, I made some changes on our Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
It was hard to tell because Discord hates my second camera. I was able to finish the cape. I did end up repainting the entire armor set. Because I realized that blue wash that I put on her made the whole set of armor, like, I don't know, it was like maybe, I think it was a couple of days later, I realized, excuse me, it frosted over the entire armor. Like, it didn't look as shiny or gorgeous. It really paled it all down.
Yeah.
So
all of the ink washes matte everything a lot more. Is that what you meant?
So I went back over it with the chrome, and maybe it'll show up a little bit better. There we go. See, look, look how pretty she is. This like awesome base, very pointy. This is a real piece of metal, by the way. This fucking
the wire thing, right?
Spear.
Yeah.
Friggin', it was a real piece of fucking wire.
Oh, we're down to 17% drop frames. I don't know why.
I never noticed before. I hate it. So yeah, that's all I did this week.
That's fair. I did 2 of these guys. Why is it so dark up here? Oh, it's probably because I'm not compensating with the other light. Anyway, it's alright. 2 of these guys as well.
Some buggies?
Hell wasps.
Ooh.
He's a big boy.
That's cool looking.
Yeah. We got 2 of them. I did like little spotty wings.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're clear?
Yeah, the wings are clear. Yeah, all of the wings are clear, but I put, so most of these are contrast paints. And then I kind of did like I tried to make it look hotter on the edge of the mandibles. So I did like some yellow on top. Like nothing crazy. Yeah, Australia-sized bugs.
Australia-sized buggies.
I've got one more to do, but I don't know if I'll have it done by Sunday. But, you know, they're cool.
If I ever see bugs that size...
These are large category, so there would be much... You know, they could pick you up and whisk you away to somewhere horrible.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of painting done because I realized that the new season of Diablo comes out this Friday, which meant I needed to finish Dead Space.
I was listening to some Dead Space.
And then I realized that Dead Space has an alternate ending now.
Yes.
So I've got to play it again.
I saw it.
Shh. I haven't finished it yet.
I don't know if that's going to be the canon ending, but...
Well, there's the original ending, and then there's a yes, it is the
remake, the number one. Oh.
Season 28.
Oh, Diablo.
Of Diablo.
Yeah.
D4 beta is starting too. Yes, that is March 17th to 19th if you pre-ordered, aka me, or March 27th to the 29th or 28th to the 29th.
So no.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so... Oh, the number's going down because the stream is now fine, which is weird. Mm-hmm. So it is established that it is fine now. I don't understand this. I wonder if it's because Jess was in a meeting at the same time.
Hmm?
No idea.
Maybe.
Our internet's good enough that we should be both able to do a video call at the same time. That's ridiculous.
But it's not even just video calling. It's also...
It's uploading as... Like, the upload as well. But, like, we also have... I think we got, like, 20 or 30 down. It's not... I mean, 20 or 30 up. And you only need... I don't know enough. You only need 5 to go up. I don't know. D4... Well, not in the fact of D4. D2... is releasing a new major DLC for the year.
Ooh.
Next Wednesday. And I can't wait to lose my shit as fucking the world is destroyed in front of me in Lightfall. I can't wait.
I don't know what's going on. Is there something new going on with Blizzard? I know there's old drama
Blizzard's trying to force everyone to work back in the office, and everyone's kind of like so many Blizzard staff, including like senior staff, just not corporate senior, are saying like that's a stupid idea. there have been so many AAA games that have been published fully remote. Like Bungie is fully remote, or they have the capacity to be fully remote, and they've shipped their best DLC ever while being remote. And so many AAA games have been fully remote. Dead Space was fully remote. Shipped fully remote.
I love that game. I shouldn't love that game.
That game's
horrifying
great.
And nightmare fuel.
That's why it's good. It does it really well.
It does. It does do so well.
I watched a really good breakdown video yesterday, actually, of specifically made their game. Counter that though, MTG fully remote, shipped atrocious products since. That's fair. No, MTG is just fucking stupid right now. The Destiny, so the Activision stuff, everyone's getting really fucking mad at them because people want to work from home or have like set their lives up having been told they're able to be remote, and now I have understandably, people are pissed off that the rug's being pulled out and they're getting told they have to come into fucking Silicon Valley or wherever the hell Blizzard is in their like hyper expensive market neighborhood, and people are just gonna leave. Like that, like.
And you don't know what?
If you're working at Blizzard, you're probably gonna get a job somewhere else pretty easily.
Yeah. I feel like if that is the way that Blizzard wants to go, then I feel like they 100% can pay for the backlash. I think that
well, here's the thing.
They're just being it's like you said, if somebody worked at Blizzard, they should have no problem getting another job at another
That's how I feel about
place.
It might not be realistic that they could get another job super easy. Associated with if you're in leadership, yes, right? Or if you're like complacent with the culture, but there will be people in that company who you can disagree with the thing and still work there. Like you don't have to like hardline yourself and leave because you also have bills and a life to pay for.
Yeah.
I understand why people won't leave because of that. There is an inherent privilege with being able to leave a job and immediately get a new job because people don't have that all the time. The flip side that I saw also being discussed with this Activision stuff is that Blizzard could, like, there's a speculation, I don't know how true this one is, but there was a speculation going around that if Blizzard makes their working conditions, like working in the office, a big deal, the layoffs side of things won't be as harsh, and they won't get bad press for layoffs if everybody just quits. And they also don't have to pay severance and redundancies and things like that if people quit out of their own accord. So, like, there was something else with it as well. Okay, like, I didn't explain it tactfully there, but it was basically like them doing the work in office thing as a corporate maneuver to not have to deal with bigger backlash from a massive layoff. Or something like that. You know? Like,
yeah. No, I'm picking up where you're...
I saw that discourse going around on Twitter. From people either working there or, like, people in and around in the same industry.
Yeah, people can just be fired in America. It doesn't matter.
But you have to pay them exits and stuff like that, right? Like,
not all the time. Not if you're an at-will state.
An at what?
Mm-hmm.
An at-will state.
Mm-hmm. Basically, as long as they didn't fire you for some kind of discrimination or medical problem, they can just fire you.
Your country...
Hellish wasteland.
I can't state how much I never want to live in your country. Like,
I can't state how badly I don't want to live in my country.
Come over here, man. Just come to Melbourne. I don't know.
Dude, if I had the money to literally pick up my entire life and go to another... Do you know how many times we've talked about... Like, I found out I can get dual citizenship in Germany.
Oh, hell yeah!
Because I am, like... So I'm X amount of...
Generations close enough.
Generations close enough to, like... my German immigrant family that Germanic words are hard.
No, it's fair.
I could go get citizenship in Germany, but I don't have the money to just pick up my entire life and move to Germany.
Fair.
Like,
I got no way that I can help that either, but like, fuck, I want you to do that.
I literally, we have no savings. It is literally living from paycheck to paycheck. Every month. There is no, like, there... No. I just got put on my husband's, my partner's insurance for his work. I've been waiting for a year for them to open up insurance. You know how much insurance coverage costs?
A fuckload.
For just me?
Yeah, a fuckload.
So much. Yeah.
Is that like per year or per month?
Per month.
My God.
Like $500 per month.
Oh my gosh.
And then I still have to pay stuff when I go to the doctor. Depending on what I go do.
I'm paying...
That's...
Apart from the Medicare stuff, I'm paying like just for dental and eyesight. And it's not even comparably the same. Holy shit. I think Jess has got like a lot more insurance coverage and she's only paying like double what I am, but it is nowhere near $500. And then that's your insurance to do basic stuff, right? And then you got to pay excess on top of that to even fucking go to the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Like if I were to go to the doctor, my visit would cost up anywhere from $200 to $300. My insurance, the part of that $500 I pay for a month, covers a portion of that, which I don't know if you call it the same word, which is a copay, and then I have to pay.
That's fair.
Left of that.
I did just pay. The last couple dentist trips have been like $500 a trip, but I get 60% of that back on my insurance with no excess. So it's like I'm about $200 out of pocket instead of $500. But okay, just hearing what you're saying. My brain's doing like quick math. Now, if I understand this correct, you're paying $500 a month. You're paying $500 a month to have insurance. How often do you use that insurance?
Because it still costs a ton of money to go to the doctor. Probably not enough to make it worth it.
Okay, hear me out. How long do you think you could go without insurance entirely?
I haven't had insurance for 10 years.
Okay, so you have to pay it now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought you were consistently paying this $500 a month.
No.
So the idea that I was like gestating... Sorry.
This is something that like we got me signed up for this recently because...
It's just a thing to have.
I want to have a procedure done and I need to have insurance in order to do it.
Fair enough. The thing I was speculating...
I'm gonna pay thousands of dollars for this procedure.
Yeah. The thing that I was like speculating in my head of like, okay, if you take that $500 and then save that per month for like 6 months, you'd have a bunch of money to be able to leave. But it won't work like that. I know this is like without any other factors, I guess.
That $500 could be going towards groceries. So now it's gonna be picking and choosing what we buy for groceries.
Yeah.
And this is I want to preface this by there are 3 of us in our household.
So that's like $1,500 a month.
We are in a polyamorous
relationship
relationship and still only just getting by.
Yeah.
We have not done the
yeah. Hey NATO, hey Chamel. We have had horrendous stream issues for the last half an hour, and that was the half an hour that we could stream.
And now we're just crying.
And now we're crying. Like there's not really any painting going on today. The mood's gone for painting. Okay, well Tom, you'll be back. I know you. Your coffee's like 5-minute walk away. It'll be back. If you don't,
I would love actually, but it's funny because we've actually talked to we should move to New Zealand. We thought about that. Like,
New Zealand,
legitimately.
New Zealand does have a quite expensive. Everything of theirs is quite expensive because their dollar's not that strong. It's like you take the Australia tax and then put a little bit more on it, and that's the New Zealand tax because everything they get comes through us.
Mm-hmm.
But
we thought
we're
about
talking about cost of living crisis.
Seriously? Yeah. We've seriously considered Germany, Switzerland, New Zealand.
if you come live in like the outskirts of Melbourne, it's pretty cheap. I know a couple people that could help you find a place in a similar suburb in the outskirts of West Melbourne. West, keyword West. $1,000 a month in childcare. We were just talking that Leia has to spend possibly $500 a month on insurance, but it's American health insurance, so like not
for just me,
just for her, and then the
just
excess
me.
on that would be like another few $100, right?
What do you? Yeah, on top of like whatever. That's general teeth.
Yeah.
General dental and eye.
General dental and eye. Okay, so that's what I've got. I've got general. I've also got general dental and eye, and pulling back the curtain, mine is $35 a month.
Oh my god!
And then there's no excess on that, and I get 60% of it back on the co-op.
Oh, I would kill.
Yeah,
I would literally murder for that.
I know. I don't want to be an American system. I want. It's fucked.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Anyways, do we want to?
NATO, before you leave, we'll do the announcement. We'll do the announcement now.
Yeah, let's do our announcement really quick.
We have people and they're interested. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
a big exciting announcement that we want to make. That we're going to be doing something super special for March, and we want you guys to come all hang out with us.
Okay.
We're going to be doing some. I'll let you do the.
I'll do the sales pitch. I'll do the sales pitch. All right, come here.
You do the sales pitch.
Come here. I gotta just adjust this a bit. Okay. So March is coming up. Yeah, we got a little announcement. Announcement's happening right now. Right bloody now. Okay, so in March, we have a little extra few streams that are going to happen. I think the pitch was that we were talking about. NATO's pregnant, everyone. NATO's pregnant. Woo! No, it's not that. Okay, announcement. During the month of March, we are going to be choosing a theme, and we're going to maybe choose this today. Are we choosing that today, or are we going to choose it when we actually start the March?
I think we're going to start in March.
Okay.
The first stream of the month is us choosing our theme.
We say first stream of the month like it's not literally next Thursday. So next Thursday, be sure to tune in. It's next Thursday. That's why it's next Thursday. So next Thursday for the month, we're going to be doing extra Good Morning RPG painting streams in the morning. We may try and do some in the evening as well, but for the entire month, it's going to be called March of the Minis. Now, I know that a certain Magic the Gathering property also has something called March of the Machine, but that's not out until April. So we're out here with March of the Minis. And so we're going to start a project, hopefully from start to finish, where we get a theme. We're going to work on it. We're going to do a
Mini Madness.
Mini Madness.
Mini Madness. Because we have March Madness in
Oh, yeah, you do. Mini Madness. I'm okay for it.
We have
I'm okay
March
for
Madness. That's basketball.
I just liked including March in the title, but I'm good for whatever.
Yeah.
So the pitch for March of the Minis or Mini Madness, or it would be that we take a project, we're going to do a bunch of extra streams, so it'll be anywhere from 2 to 3 of this stream per week, and we're going to try and finish that within the 4.5 weeks of March. Starting with next Thursday is going to be a planning stream. So we might have rather than our cameras here, we might have some web browsers up and Google Docs and things. And we'll be working with the chat to figure out not only a theme.
Mini Meltdown.
March Mini Meltdown? Mini March Down?
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
I like alliteration.
I'll write that one down.
Mini March Down?
I like Mini March Down.
Or just Mini March? No, Mini March is too basic. Anyway, so okay, you can help us title this. We'll make a little March Mini Down.
So
doesn't roll as well.
So here's the thing. So between this stream today and next week, think about all the cool themes that you want to do. I think Matt and I have agreed we want to do a diorama with at least 3 characters.
3 models, I guess.
Yeah, three models.
So it could be dogs, pets, whatever. But what we need is a theme.
At least 3. We need a theme. So think about themes. we will start doing planning planning next week. So if you guys want to think on what kind of theme you want us to do, I think we'll probably end up doing a poll next week.
Yeah.
So then that way we can, and you know what? We should spend the entire week hyping this up.
Absolutely. I want to make some posts and things. I'll probably take this clip, edit it down into an announcement thing. Hello, Twitter. Welcome to March of the Minis, or Mini Madness. Mini March. March has got minis.
March has minis.
So we're gonna try and not keep it to like big centerpiece models, because the other thing is we cannot buy them out of pocket too expensively. So it might be with existing stuff we already have. However, in the planning stream, if someone has a really fucking banging idea, I will say that you can help us get these, because you will see it on stream and all that. Like, basically, we will accept that if you help us get the mini via whatever the method, we will incorporate that mini into the thing, as long as it's on theme. Like, we're not going to paint fucking Mortarion in that, because that's ridiculous. But if there's something you really want to see in there,
yeah. The overall theme is we're gonna have everybody. We'll pick a theme of some sort, and I think eventually Matt and I will decide on a dimension for this diorama.
Yeah.
And we're gonna split the entire month up into sections where we are going to paint miniatures. We can do more than 3 miniatures if we want.
It'd be like minimum 3, but if you're really feeling
minimum 3,
you go more like.
And if you got the time and you feel like you need some more models, that is totally cool. And then we're gonna do also some diorama scape. Some scape stuff.
Yeah, it'll be like, I want to do like terrain and stuff like that. So like there'll be like, I want to say if we can get it right, we'll do the whole thing on stream. Like we're gonna try and not do any of the like the making or prep stuff. We're going to try and do the whole thing over the course of... There'll be a bit shorter streams, just so we don't... we'll see how we go unless we're really pinging for a longer one. There'll be 2-hour streams all through March. So, 4 to 6 hours a week over the course of it. If you want to see us do that. And then we can do terrain, all this stuff. Massive Madman March Mini Meltdown Madness.
Woo!
Jagatai Khan riding a rhino. Isn't Jagatai Khan only a Forge World model? Okay, so here's the other thing. In the first 2 weeks of the month, if we plan it correctly, we can order the stuff in that week, and then it'll arrive before we're able to, like, do our conversions. Like, me being a converty boy, I want to do, like, 3 conversions, at least. So, like, one stream will be preparing that, one stream will be converting them, and then the next stream will be, like... making sure they're all assembled. I want to do some nice terrain stuff with mine. Jesus Christ, 3 ads. You better get paid for this. Yeah, I love that CPM of like 10 cents an ad. Love it. Fuck yeah. Actually, it's, it's resulting in like a Twitch Prime sub or 2 every month worth of cash, so it's not terrible. Anyway, so the overall vibe is we're going to decide on the theme. We'll plan it out. We're going to do the same theme as well. It's not going to be like one theme each. We're both going to choose the theme with everyone together and then go from there. I think the idea of doing like a strict measurement as well is good. No worries, Nato. You've heard the brunt of the announcement. We're just getting into details now. But,
hi, Nato. Thanks for hanging out with us.
But yeah, if we do like a set mini size, that'd be cool. Because then I can make like a Tupperware thing that is the size of it.
Yeah, I was thinking I might have one of the boys cut me out like a piece of plywood to glue foam to, because I will probably end up going that route. And having the piece of wood that is that size, I say we could probably go however tall you feel comfortable going.
As long as it's on that base, it'll be like do whatever.
Yeah, as long as it's on that base. I think it's going to be real cool.
Yeah. And like... Mongolian Massive Madman Mini March Mini Meltdown Madness.
My goodness. Nato, go to bed. It's time to sleep. Go home. You're drunk.
Elish Norn would be fantastic. Well, no, because it's mini. It's scaled appropriately, so you wouldn't need like a full Elish Norn. Like, if you want to see Phyrexian stuff, yeah, sure. But there's no Elish Norn mini that I could easily get.
I don't know what Elish Norn is.
She's like the current big bad of Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
6 foot of space.
Mother of machines.
She's fucking threatening and rad. And
oh, I recognize this bitch.
Yeah. She's cool.
She's so gorgeous. You don't know what Phyrexia reminds me of?
What?
Oh, this is gonna be completely lost on you. Well, I guess it makes sense. There is a guy who does art for Magic the Gathering where we actually own a couple of his art books.
Oh,
cool. It's Paul. I starts with an M. Oh crap. Hold on.
Maniacal Mongolian Missives of Mammoth Miniature Monstrosities. It's not Paul Tassi, that's the Destiny guy. Build us a mini worthy of Mordor. Mordor mini march.
Peter Moorbacher.
I recognize that
Peter
name.
Moorbacher. So he does some of the art for Magic the Gathering, but he has his own art series.
Okay.
Where he like makes these he takes concepts and he does do like some angels and stuff like that. Yeah, what do you,
I saw it this time.
Want?
Kiss.
Your beard is wet.
Kiss.
Hey, Hubs, can you bring me the Angelarium books, please? We're talking about Phyrexia.
He's like, ooh, Phyrexia.
No,
ooh.
He said sucks to suck. What? Okay, right. I'll come to the stair. You let me know when you're there.
Mordor's Mongolian Massive March Madman Mini Meltdown Madness. But yeah, so, I don't know. Think about themes you want to see. It could be something like as simple as like the theme is grief, you know? Or something like that. It could be like a mood rather than a, oh hell yeah.
I actually have this art piece.
It's the Phyrexian symbol on it too, yeah.
I don't know if it's specifically that simple. I think Phyrexia is a little bit different than that. But like...
It could be... You want us to make the Lost comic out of miniatures? Oh, that's sick.
Try not to get the glare. These are friggin' gorgeous.
That's nice. I like that.
But they're all like... It reminds me of Phyrexia.
It is a bit Phyrexian. Yeah, no, I definitely agree there. It's like less machine and more like... Viscera. I mean, Phyrexia is kind
a little bit.
Yeah.
New Phyrexia.
Yes.
I'm talking about original Phyrexia.
Yeah.
Okay.
These satorical scribblings of sorcerial strictures splayed whoa, I can't read that one quickly. Salubriously upon supine splendor.
Jeez Louise.
I got that out.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Phyrexia is gone.
I've gotten good at like reading teleprompter style, like because of my D&D books.
Ooh.
Like I'll be reading the description. Yeah, no, I trained myself to do it. Reading as something's coming up, and I've gotten all right at it.
And Louis is killing me. That is Louis though, right?
Yeah, that's Louis.
Okay. Changed his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still Gramps in the server.
Yeah,
I know. What do you like? I don't know what out of my stuff I have. Like, I might need to go have a look at things, but I like the idea of doing that.
Wait, what we like to do? The idea of doing what?
Oh, just the whole project.
Yes, the project is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna 3D print a whole bunch of stuff.
I don't think that's cheating. I think it's like do exactly what you want, and then just make it a little diorama or like a little thing. I just had the funny idea to have a Mad Max style scene with a bunch of orcs just fucking ramping it off a jump.
That would be freaking cool.
That would be sick. And then the orcs are
what would you
like just like
what would you call that though?
The
like
theme,
what
the theme could just be rampant.
So like if like okay, so are we talking about like we could go super vague and like pick a descriptor?
Yeah, I was thinking
word?
like conscript like conceptually, as long as it fits the theme, you could do. That's why I said grief, and then Louis said make loss, but out of minis, and it's under the theme of grief. It's kind of funny.
So like yours would be rampage.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, rampage would be like, I could picture like a monstrosity kind of just like tearing something apart with a rampage.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking like if you're doing orcs ramping a mini off a jump, it'd be like, I'm not going to do this unless the theme sits, and I'm not going to try and like coerce the theme. But like, yeah, if it was just like vehicle, like was the theme.
Rampage. Vehicle would be really
like
cool.
Like a vehicle is a cool theme.
So I watch, there's a YouTuber that I watch, Boylai Hobby on YouTube. He does fantastic miniatures, and every once in a while, like once a month, he does like a Patreon inspired. When you pitched this to me, that's what I thought was like his Patreon picks a theme, and like he does one of like, because he does a miniature a week or a diorama a week. And one of those dioramas is like a community picked diorama.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's done like robot and like space and all kinds of like vehicle.
I picture when you said ramp just then, I was like, if you have ramp as the
ramp,
keyword theme,
ramp age.
Another year passes and age ramps up. You could have like a time, like you could do 3 minis on a plinth, and each one is a different speed of time, or like they're progressing through a portal and they're aging rapidly, like a speed ramp.
See, so when you talk rampage though, like in the correlation of time, my brain goes to the story of Thor trying to race against time. It's an old Norse story that's like
is that when he like
and
punches the worm so hard it goes back in time? The Needhog.
I don't remember that one.
No, Jormungandr, yeah.
Okay, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Yeah, well, my knowledge of God of War says it is.
No, it's not. Frigg and Freya are also 2 different people.
No, I know that.
I will fight you. I know, because I've gone on a rampage before. No,
the theme is nerd.
Thor and Loki go to a hall, and that's when like the giants give Thor and Loki tasks.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, Thor is told to drink out of a horn, and it's like he finds out that the horn is connected to the ocean, and like him drinking out of it made the ocean like go down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
He also had to fight an old woman, and like he was literally like fighting age. He's like, you can't beat age because it's always gonna happen. And there's another one where they have to race time, essentially.
Interesting.
You can never catch time because it's always moving. That's where my brain went. A lot of probably way more complicated.
Well, I mean, chat's gonna help us choose the theme, and then we'll go from there. And we'll have to source minis and get minis in a way that we can make it happen. And then you can fact catch and kill time. Oh, Chronos. Yeah, no, I get you.
Man, I'm excited for this.
Triumph is a theme. That's cool.
Triumph. Ooh.
I like that. That's cool. I mean, keep them for next week because we'll start doing polls and stuff in the next stream. Because the speed freak's doing a sick jump is pretty
That's pretty triumphant.
So you know what I would do
if I did a horn.
No, what I would do if I did the triumphant and I did the sick jump, I would put like a little finish line in the diorama somewhere, and they're crossing it as they're doing the sick jump, and then there's like a grot referee being like.
I love that.
Anyway.
Ooh, Gilded Conqueror. I like these. I mean, I feel like this is still a good thing to like get our brains going.
Exactly.
Kinda.
Start thinking about it. Like the theme could also just be like heaven v hell or something like you know, we can do whatever.
Ooh,
or you know, you
that
have
would be cool.
You could do something like where it's recreating a piece of art or you know, the theme is like box art. You got to create a scene that could be used in box art. You know, it's pretty. There's a wide scope that you can do, and like I like the idea that the more vague the theme, the better you can interpret it like different ways.
If you do Heaven and Hell, you could do a Ronnie James Dio diorama.
Yeah.
This makes me think rainbow in the sky. Oh, that's the wrong. Never mind.
But yeah, like literally
singing two different songs.
Literally just like let's make a diorama and do it. But we're like thinking like 2 to 3 streams a week. I think it's 2 that we're currently planning a week. They're going to be at pretty sporadic random times. Like the Thursday one will be one of the streams. And then there's like a week where I'm in New Zealand for a week, so there'll be like 2 on the front end of the week. But we'll put the schedule up. Maybe we'll do like the whole month schedule at once. Like I'll do like a whole month view, and then we'll post that to say like these are the days we'll be doing the March of the Mini stuff. We'll do like little update posts and things like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
We also wanted to have guests on. They don't have to do the diorama. We want to hang out with people. Like the other purpose of the stream was to get in some people coming in the morning with us to like work on something as well in whatever they're doing. So I was thinking of reaching out to like people like Papa Glitch. I think it was Papa Glitch. I've been talking with him on Twitter a little bit. I think it's Papa Glitch. He's doing a lot of mini stuff now. He's a UK guy. We can do Band of Badgers, and then a couple of our American friends that we've had on before, like like some of the Anarchy guys.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, have some returning and new faces coming on, and doing more than just the Thursday enables us to do that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I'm super excited about this.
Okay.
It's gonna be really good.
And it will start with the regular stream next Thursday, and then I think the second stream will literally be that Friday, but it might be a solo one of me planning some stuff on that one.
I will make up for that by planning during the day, and maybe I'll do like an update as to like if I've picked out any miniatures that I'm gonna be 3D printing for the project. So I have a feeling that what we choose is gonna be. I'm probably gonna go to the 3D print route with my stuff.
No, yeah, do it. I don't think I will be doing the 3D print route, so it'll be interesting to see what you do versus what I do. Like I want to go down the conversion route. I want to get things that already have models and like mix them up and mess them up a bit. Because I got a huge amount of bits from bits boxes.
Your conversion stuff is so good too. Like you are an amazing converter.
It's because it's my favorite thing to do. Did I show you my goat that I did? He's got like a Gatling gun.
Yeah, you showed me your goat.
He's so sick. I don't know where he went. It's like a... What? 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 It's fucking cool. What did I do? no, it's got a fucking goat with a Gatling gun. Is that what's tickling you? The goatling gun? Hold on, where is he? I have to bring him out now.
I'm just imagining. So, in the in the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords, in the Odyssey of the Dragon Lords game that I run, the Grecian style game, they have goatlings, and they're really small, like half goats. They look kind of like minotaurs.
Oh,
but
yeah?
they're small. They have goat legs and like a goat head and like a human child body. And they're called goatlings. And I just imagined one of those with a ginormous Gatling.
I found him. Look at him. He's so sick. It's fucking awesome.
Don't shoot gun.
I just picture this guy going like he pulls the trigger and he's like as the bullets are coming out. It's fucking sweet. It's such a silly model, but I think that's like it's even more 40k that it is silly a bit.
I love him. Oh my god.
You know the favorite touch on this model?
What?
He's got those fucking the blinders, the eye blinders. You see that?
On like horses?
Yeah, he's got those. So it's like metal on. He's got metal goggles on that would normally blind you, but it's got like pinpricks of holes in the thing, like so it's like limiting his vision a bit more. Can you see that?
Okay, I can barely see it, unfortunately. Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. Boo.
I think it's in the Discord as well. It might be in artsy stuff.
Ooh.
All I know is I put it in a chat I'm in with NATO, and the response I got was, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "He looks cool, right?" And they're like, "I don't get it." And I was like, "I just wanted to make a goat Gatling gun." Where is he?
It's a goat, and he has a gun.
Oh, maybe I didn't put him in.
What more do you need? What? I don't see any goats.
Holy shit, I don't think I put him in. I was doing too much custody stuff. Either that or I made this last year. Holy crap, I haven't put any of my goats in.
No!
Alright, I'm gonna do it on camera right now.
I'm gonna have to like spam drop goats. Oh my gosh. I think having a theme that's kind of general. Like I kind of like
a keyword rather than a
like a keyword. Like victory or what, there was another good one.
Triumph?
I like Gilded Conqueror.
I know exactly what Louis is referencing with that. That's a Destiny thing.
I know he's referencing something, but like imagine the cool things that like I don't have that reference from Destiny to pull from. So like Gilded Conqueror, I have like this just like massive, beautiful like armor kind of in my brain.
There he is.
That I'm imagining. Triumph was a good one, yeah. Oh my god. I love him. I love his expression.
Yeah. It looks really good. It turned out really well in the end. It's like it's such a model that's like, what the fuck would you do with this? But I love it.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, it's in artsy stuff in the Discord if you're in the chat.
I love him.
Yeah, I've got a whole squad of like 10 goats now.
They're your goatlings?
Yeah, they're my goat auxiliaries. Because I fucking love making anything but the regular Tower Fire Warriors, it seems. But it's because I also have like 20 or 30 of them. Oh, I also found this tiny little drone I made a while ago. Look at this cute little guy.
Ooh, he's a cutie.
He's just a little guy.
Oh, I was telling Matt off screen that I think I'm gonna be taking a hiatus from my sisters for a little while. It's sad but true. Think I need a reboot. Oh yeah, a refresh.
I mean, I've been working on these Tau for like 2+ years. And I haven't painted barely any of them because I keep just expanding and making more. But like, I also know that if I was to paint like 50 guys, then I would not want to do it.
But
I built more Crisis battle suits actually.
It's tough for me because it's like, man, all of my projects are so close to being completed, but
yeah,
I just can't get the steam to finish them.
Mine are all in a cool built state. Like I got this guy that I want to. Come on, focus, please. Oh, this guy, and I want to have him like leaping backwards off this rock. He's not converted at all. I just wanted a dynamic pose for him.
Oh yeah, I remember us talking about that last time we streamed together. But like, I've got church tank number 1 almost completely finished.
Nice.
Like, but I think I'm just like in a place where like I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with it because this is not the standard. Like most of these tanks are black, and then they've got like the color detail. I decided, fuck that. I want a purple fucking tank. Because why fucking not?
The only thing that I can say with that is some of the detail kind of makes the purple pop more. It's like that inverse visual trick.
Like once, like I got this beautiful detail on the back.
Yeah, that's
like,
lovely.
The inside of this chassis is so gorgeous.
Yeah, are you gonna like those flames are painted white for some like? Are they doing a contrast over the top of those or something, or are you doing like?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some contrast.
Yeah, like some Imperial Fist would look really nice there, and then like sticking some orange in the middle while it's still wet. Oh, hold on, no.
And then,
flame is brighter at the start and lower at the top because it's cooler. Yeah, that's nice.
Still in there. That stuff stuck in there. There we go.
Oh, that's why my flames always look weird.
This
because
beautiful,
I'm doing it in the reverse order.
Like this beautiful chassis.
Yeah,
like that
nice.
looks gorgeous in there.
That's real good.
But, like now I'm like burnt out on the rest of it. What the hell do I do for the rest of this chassis to make it look really beautiful?
Match the other one.
So they do match right now.
No, as in like. Oh, you know, you're right. It does. It's just you haven't painted the white in on that stuff. Okay.
I haven't gotten the white in on like. I didn't paint this door purple because I thought I was gonna paint it black, but I think I like the purple with the black exterior.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of the statues. There's a bunch of statues on this side panel as well. But it's just one of those things where it's like I love where this is, but I also am just. I don't know. I'm just kind of meh. Like I have to step away from these gals for a little while.
That's totally fair. You should do that. I actually in one of these Tau models, I found a super old like 10-year-old bits box back when they had like metal pieces for their commanders, and I found this cool looking old version of a gun, and I stuck that on my Crisis suit.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's I think it's
cool looking.
I think it's the same as this gun that's on this one, if you can see it. It's supposed to be the same gun, but they've changed what it looks like over the years because I think in the lore it went from like a prototype version to like a proper version or whatever, but like I was like, they have the same gun, but they have 2 different variants of the same gun. I was like, I like the aesthetic of that.
Yeah.
Even if they're functionally the same in the game. I don't know. I like all my guys looking like a little bit unique. Which is another reason why I love converting stuff.
I think that's why I like doing so much, like, I don't know. I don't know where that thought was going.
That's fair.
I will probably still buy sisters kits, just because I'm afraid that they're going to disappear one day, and that's my irrational fear.
I don't think they will, because they only just got their range refresh like 2 years ago.
Well, yes,
like everything in theirs is brand new.
Yeah, all of their stuff is brand new, except for they didn't revamp any Retributors. Or not Retributors, the Repentas.
Their sculpts
I haven't gotten
weren't...
a set of the Repentas, yes.
I
know that they weren't that popular.
No, I think they did, because they all used to be metal.
Well, then they did it when they changed over.
Yes.
I don't know.
So the Repenta
I don't think
models
it was in the new set.
I think the Repenta models went from metal to fine cast to plastic, but they didn't update the sculpts, maybe. Because I
still need my Celestine set. Like, I've only got 2 sets that I really want to get for my sisters, but...
Celestine, I know for a fact, doesn't have a new sculpt. Hers is the same sculpt as it's always been. They've just changed it from metal to the thing. But, all of the sister stuffs look really good, because it's like 2019 it came out, I want to say. Yeah.
I will. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know.
I like the idea of, like, just when we get the theme, I start thinking about stuff and going, what can I do with the theme? Because, like...
maybe if I can find something cool.
If it's just D&D, I'll just do a D&D thing. Like, if I find that, like, the theme is, like, superpowers or something, I'll go and find some, like, Marvel stuff, like Crisis Protocol, maybe.
Yeah, that's some good stuff to choose from. They've
got good minis. But, like, I'm not going to limit myself to, like, one brand. I'm just going to, like, get my ideas on the stream with everyone. And then, like, I like the idea of a Magic stream. Magic is really hard because there's not a lot of minis in Magic. And if there are, it's stuff that's, like, very static. Like, there's no multi-part kits. But you can definitely make stuff work.
I feel like you could find stuff, though.
Oh, that's it.
That is Magic.
I'm going to use the first week or 2 to, like, find stuff and order it if I need to get something from, like... It's hard because if I order it from not Australia, it's going to take, like, the whole month to get in. So I have to be, like, careful with where I order stuff. Or I can, like, buy an STL and send it to a printing company to be like, print this for next week.
Yeah, like, I was going to say, I'm sure you could find some cool STL stuff.
Oh, for sure.
That, I'm so excited. I'll probably do some, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm just thinking all the cool STL stuff I can do. Like, there's so many things that, like, I want. I don't know. Oh my. I was thinking of, like, all of, like, the folder of, like, miniatures and models that I want to have printed at some point. I was like, I don't know when I would need this, but I've got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Just realized you can see my Thor's. Have you seen? I have a Thor's hammer now.
Is that a Lego one?
It's right.
I can see the handle. Yeah.
It's hiding. So much fun. When you're sad, buy Lego.
I bought like a little owl reading a book the other week for I think Jess bought it for me for Valentine's because I bought a little Pokemon booster.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kind of stuff.
Show her some love. She's having her, like, yearly review and she was very anxious about it.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Oof.
Yeah.
Send Jess some love.
Send Jess some love.
I was like, yeah, my partner, he brought me home a little tiny. He knows how much I love X-Wings.
Yeah.
So he brought me one of those, like, tiny X-Wing. Oh, it's so cute. Look at his little baby. His little baby Lego.
Oh, that's a little one.
And his wings closed. He's so cute.
That's cute.
I don't know why I'm assuming it's a he. This is just who I am. He's so cute. Dee.
I like that.
This is my joy.
It's a little guy.
He's a little guy. But I'm just excited for, like, what kind of themes we're gonna have and talk about.
I'm gonna write down a few between the next, because just in case we don't have any with the chat, I'll have, like, some pre-made ones. So.
Ooh, yeah, I'll do some of that too.
Yeah.
I'll come up with some, like, real cool stuff that we don't get to do very often.
That's it, right? Like, I'm gonna go, because I've been to the same mini store, like, twice in the past week, so I can definitely go out there. I'm thinking maybe something more along the lines of fantasy, but like I know that my spare bits box favors sci-fi, so I'll see where I go. Because like it'll be easier to convert if I have sci-fi.
You could always go in the like punk directions.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, there's obviously steampunk. I would like to stay away from that one because I feel like that is like really overdone. There are some really cool ones. I'm not
huge on steampunk as an aesthetic. Like I like it, but it's like I don't want to make stuff in it.
Silk punk is really cool. Mage punk is really cool.
I like mage punk. That's cool.
I think silk punk is one of my favorites. That's like industrial Japan kind of thing. It's like Japanese style. It's like steampunk, but Japan instead of London.
Okay.
Or the English countries.
Okay. Like, what else could be done?
I'm on a Japanese kick, unfortunately.
You could do something with that.
I want to watch anime and stuff.
Watch Chainsaw Man. That shit's wild.
I have heard some things about that. I don't know if that's.
The main characters
like old school anime too much.
If you like a guy whose brain is so empty, all he can think about is touching a titty as his main character motivation, you're gonna be fine with this. Like.
That I need more than that. I'm sorry.
No, everything else about the anime is much better. It's just the character is just a bit of a... He's an airhead, no brain, but everybody around him is better.
I like my like Death Note and Full Metal Alchemist.
I love
and
Full
Hellsing
Metal.
too much.
I
hadn't watched Full Metal until like the last couple of years. Like when I met my one partner.
It's peak shonen. You're right.
Peak shonen.
No, it really fucking is peak shonen. It's fine.
My partner was like, you should. He's like, you've never seen Full Metal Alchemist? I was like, I know who the characters are.
You watch Brotherhood or you watch original?
Brotherhood.
Okay, good. Because Jess hasn't seen either, but she doesn't want to watch it, and I'm like, it's so good though.
It's so good. Brotherhood. I mean, other than the fact that just, so it's funny, and I was like, I told my partner, I wish that I had experienced Full Metal Alchemist before
you knew about the dog.
Because I did know about the dog.
Yeah, everybody knows about that fucking dog.
Before I had, because in like my later high school days, we had an anime convention that was like really big in our area. And the guy who does Edward Elric's voice was there and did a Q&A at the college that they threw this anime convention at.
Oh.
And I was like, I didn't really know. I was just sitting in there because I had air conditioning and everybody was really hyped about this guy being here. I had no idea who he was. And I know now because like everybody was like, oh yeah, he's the voice for Edward Elric. And I was like, I don't really watch. I don't watch Full Metal Alchemist, so I don't know who this person is. And now I'm like, oh, if only I had appreciated that then, like I do now. It's
a really sad thing that the originator of the shonen genre is Kenshiro from First of the North Star, and he's really smart. I don't understand that one. You need to elaborate. I don't know that history.
I don't know that much. My partner might. He's more of a weeb than I am. Because, yeah. He's the one who spent a couple of years in Japan. That's where his family lived. Yeah, he said it was, like, the best.
I'm definitely going to go... Great. I've been there once, but it was, like, when I was 15, so I didn't really take it in as much as I did really like it, but it's like you don't appreciate it as much when you're a teenager. Oh, yeah. It's like your entire life as a young person. You're like, I didn't appreciate this when I was there now. I mean, yeah, it's like you appreciate it, but in a different way. Like, I really appreciated I loved England so much when I went there. I've been there twice. I went there once when I was very young, and then I went once when I was like 15, and the 15-year-old version was like, this is great. Bali was really good. I really like Bali. I haven't really been a lot of places. I've been in New Zealand as well. New Zealand was great. Main characters of heroic anime used to be smart. Like Kenshiro is a smart main character, but the genre shifted after the influence of Dragon Ball. Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
I feel like you can...
Yeah.
Mainstream shonen, yeah, definitely a bit more. I mean, main characters of heroic anime used to be smart. Trying to think of other ones.
I mean, I get that.
I understand it's a lot more like action heavy instead. Because that's what the kids like. They like the big boom bangs and the...
I don't know too much about Dragon Ball Z, but it always just kind of struck me as dumb.
Fucking love Dragon Ball Z.
All right, well then.
I love that empty-headed franchise. It's just fun.
So does my partner. He's like, I love Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, I don't know what the appeal is. I need to have something there. Like there needs to be some kind of substance for me to absorb. I can't watch.
What kind of I mean, the substance of shonen is overcoming great odds. It's like it's just hype in that way. But if that's not what gets you excited about watching it, then it never will.
I don't know. I tend to need to have something to really connect onto. I'm very picky about my shows for some reason.
That's fair.
There needs to be an aspect of it that I find particularly interesting. I hate shows when people are like, "Oh, well, you need to watch the first couple of episodes before you really get into it." And I was like, "No." I was like, "If it's not good from the start, I don't want anything. I don't want any part of it."
So I got recommended Andor the same way last night, and they were like, "Oh, just watch the first 3 and then you'll be good." And I say, "That's cool." So you're asking me to watch 30% of the series before I'm going to like it? That's called Stockholm Syndrome. You don't like the show, you're just invested enough that you're going to keep watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly happened. That's what happened when we watched Andor. I watched the first episode, and the guys were like, "Yeah, that was kind of okay." And I was like, "Well, you guys feel free to watch this."
Yeah, I'm good
without me.
Jess was like, "Andor's fucking fantastic," and I was like, "That's fine."
Here's my problem with Andor. With Andor, it's like it's Caspian. He's a dick. In Rogue One, he's supposed to be an unlikable character in the beginning,
and he's empathetic in this one.
Well, he turns into like a empathetic character by the end of Rogue One. But the problem is he starts off as an asshole. I don't care about that character. He doesn't have any substance that I care about. So a show about him being a sleazebag for one reason or the other does not interest me in any way, shape, or form.
That's the thing. The thing that I struggle with the much like the Black Widow movie and this one and Andor, is that when a character's already dead and they have a predetermined... Everything is predetermined about the plot. Yeah. And it takes it out of me. Like, I like not knowing if they're going to live or die. And The Hobbit had the same problem, because they can suddenly do these batshit fucking incredible feats, and they're going to be okay. There is no stakes. There's zero stakes in any of it, because they are going to live at the end, and you know they're going to live. And, like, it makes their journey less... meaningful.
It makes it hollow.
It makes it hollow and meaningful because nothing they do in this franchise will matter, because their next thing is guaranteed to happen. I don't know.
I feel like I was having this conversation, the same exact conversation with my partner about something else.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it was something. It was like knowing that these characters live makes it that's fucking, the thing. Like, why?
I know when Andor's gonna die because he Halo reaches himself at the end of fucking Rogue One anyway. Also, I was at my game last night, and I described Andor as Halo Reach, a Star Wars story, and my player had never heard that in his life before, and he was laughing for like 5 minutes. I was like, "That's not that funny, but I appreciate that you enjoy it so much." But it is Halo.
I don't have any context. I don't have any context for Halo. I didn't play Halo.
So, I didn't either, but I know the famous story of Halo Reach is that the fall of Reach is a planet that basically is fucked. Like, the story of it is it's lost. And Halo Reach is like a tragic, these people are going to die at the end type story, like Rogue One. It's the same as Rogue One even, where planet gets destroyed at the end with the main character standing on it. And so... everyone really regards Halo Reach as like a really good video game story. And then I watched Rogue One and I was like, "Oh, this is Halo Reach." And people are like, "Oh, it's not that good. They all died at the end." And I'm like, "This is literally Halo Reach. You love Halo Reach. Why don't you like this?" the same plot.
So, I will say though, there are some times where that can sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna be really vague about this because this is an ongoing thing, and I know probably not a lot of people have seen it.
Oh,
I
was about to say I know what series you're gonna bring up.
I know what's gonna happen in Last of Us. I've played the games extensively, multiple times.
Yeah.
I love this series. I was very conflicted when I heard that they were going to be coming out with a show, especially when I heard that they were going to be changing the infection.
They didn't change the way it that hard, though.
They didn't, but
it's pretty
the director
faithful.
It's pretty faithful. The direction where they decided to go to cordyceps instead of spores. I disagree that the director said, "Oh, spores would be in the air, would travel in places like that." He said that it would not work functionally in a series, and I disagree strong-heartedly about that, but that's neither here nor there.
I think they made it work for what it is, though, overall.
Yes. I think that the thing that they are doing is working for the medium. I think that is I have since let go of my
They definitely don't want to have the actors in gas masks the entire series. Like, you can tell that's a choice, that they're like, we can't have them go into spore areas too much because we want to see their emotions in their face because it's better for the medium. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
I mean, Pedro Pascal and I just forgot her name. Ramsey.
Bella? No.
No, I think it is Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey? I want to say that's it. I don't know them from Game of Thrones.
Bella Ramsey.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool. I was about to say, Ramsey. I was like, is Bella too close to Ellie? Like, am I getting that wrong?
No, it's Bella.
Bella Ramsey doing a fantastic job.
She's an amazing actress. I didn't know she was 19.
Oh, I thought they were a bit older, like 22 or something.
Oh, she's 19.
Oh, fair.
She's an amazing actress. But like to come back around, I know what's going to happen in The Last of Us, and still the show is keeping me invested in other ways. I mean, apart from it being a beloved show of mine,
I know
it
that
has kept me consistently invested because the things that they are changing and the things that they are keeping the same are
doing it service. And
I know they're doing it service.
Neil Druckmann's also heavily involved in the series as a whole, so like the creative control is like tight leash but within reason. It's like if the story was enhanced by what the changes they want to make, they let them do it. I saw some of those interviews where they were like, the scene where the daughter dies. Is it Sarah?
Yeah.
The scene where the daughter dies, I think I like the show version of it better than the video game because it was so much more uncomfortable and visceral to watch because the acting was very, very good in it. It's
pretty uncomfortable and terrible in the game too.
No, I know. After I watched the show, I watched the side by side.
You see like those side by sides?
I watched it and I was like, oh, I think I like the show better. But yeah. It's because the video game happened quicker, and I think that the scene was like dragged out a bit in a good way in the TV show. But I liked it.
It's also one of those things. Pedro Pascal is an amazing actor.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I read a thing specifically about this past episode. I'm not going to go into any details.
The one, yep, I know. I've watched the most recent one.
I think it's episode 6, Kin.
Yes.
So. A reviewer that I read was talking about Troy Baker's version of Joel versus Pedro Pascal's version of Joel. Whereas Baker's Joel is much more arm's lengthy, is trying, like, kind of has that cold shut off, like, no, I am not going to engage in any of my emotions.
Yeah.
No matter what. Whereas, especially in this last episode, Pedro Pascal's
opened up a lot more.
Vulnerability. Yeah. Like he can't keep his emotions at bay. He's starting to succumb to anxiety. Things that I feel like it wouldn't work in a medium like video games, but because I can see the going on emotions in Pedro Pascal's face and his just pure, I don't know, it was visceral. Every episode has made me cry.
I get you.
Everyone. I've cried every episode of this show. I can't help it. Especially the scene where Ellie does that famous line from the game, everyone that I've ever known has either left or died. I was over. I just couldn't.
I just think the whole thing is so well done overall. What they did in that latest episode was a very good turning point for like what they needed. It's like, I want to say it's like 60 to 70% through the game as well. So,
oh yeah,
we're gonna start seeing. The wrap up.
I told the guys. I think so. There's supposed to be 10 episodes. I definitely think they're gonna finish the first game.
Oh, 100%. I think they've already confirmed that. And then part 2 is season 2 and maybe season 3. It's gonna be really interesting to see what they do. I don't know. I don't know.
Have they confirmed another season after this?
Yeah. They've 100% confirmed part 2 is the next season.
That's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be sad.
I thought it was funny. I was telling the guys, I was like, you guys aren't gonna get this, but I'm pretty sure we saw Dana in last episode.
Dana?
The girl who is in part 2.
Oh yeah, we absolutely did. That's who was in. That was who Ellie was like. What the fuck are you looking at?
Okay, got all right. Yeah. So I'm not the only one who picked up on that.
That's not a spoiler either. It's like there's this one line where you're like, what the fuck are you looking at? And I'm like, I know who that is.
Oh yeah, I was just like, she ran away. I was like, that's Dana, or it's Dana. Dana did one of the. I am the only one who played part 2 out of my family. So, when I was like, oh my god, that's Dana, they're like, who are you talking about? And I was like, shut up and watch the rest.
Yeah,
of the
just that's it. You just leave it at that. That's Dana. You're like, okay, that's it.
Interesting. I'll have to read into. I don't know. I feel like the second game was so controversial. Not that I agree with any of that controversy.
The second game was controversial because of chuds, mostly.
Well, I feel like there was a lot of like the second game is really about the visceral like realities
of revenge. Yeah,
and I can't see them doing that in a show. Well, maybe they could. It is HBO.
I think they can, and the reason why I think they can is because they've got Druckmann there helping them, having written or done a lot of the writing on the first one. But there is so much. I'm watching foreshadowing in this season. Ellie's character is already set up for part 2.
Oh yeah,
you can see it sure, in season 1.
So just like how Ashley Johnson's Ellie was like way more like when she shoots that guy for the first time in the game and she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. And in
Bella's is like, holy fuck yeah.
Well, it's not even that. She's just like kind of like shell shocked, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, and they just kind of roll past that. Bella's Ellie never like deals with the emotions of shooting another person.
There's also the very first episode where Joel like snaps, and is it the first episode? Yeah, it's the first. It's the very end of the first episode where Joel like snaps, tackles that guard he knows, and like has to kill him. Ellie in the background's like smiling because she's never had someone like, protect her before.
I'm with a badass.
Which not even like I'm with a badass. She's like, someone cares enough about me to do this. And you can see like she's not like, this is horrible. She's like enjoying the fact that someone's like sticking up for her.
I think it's less sticking up for her. I do think it is more like she is intrigued by the visceralness of it. Because at this point, her and Joel don't have that rapport yet. Like he's just this guy who's taking her to this facility. Like, I know, I'm sorry, you guys. We're getting a little bit into more specifics, and actually, we're probably gonna go anyways.
We'll go very shortly. But no,
yeah, like I do think it is like more like her. I'm excited to see what's in the next episode because we're clearly going to be getting Ellie's backstory.
Yes.
We're going to be getting
in the next episode. Oh no, we get the
next episode. Yeah,
it's the part of the game where she's got to look after Joel, right?
I think it's going to be the next episode. We are going to get context because not only have we had the drop of Ellie's talked about it's not the first person she's ever killed.
Oh, true. Oh, you reckon they're going to do the DLC story? Okay.
She also says in that last episode, everyone I've ever known has either left me or died. We're going to get. Okay, so I'm also talking about like I watched because I watched the episode. I watched the preview for the next episode.
Oh,
I know that they're going to be doing.
Okay, I didn't know that. I stay away from the previews because I'm just like I know the rough story they're telling, so I'm like, aha, cool. So I think what might happen is because that story can be told in flashbacks, like it might be like a dual episode of Joel recovering and the plot line associated with that, and then maybe also the DLC backstory. I
think they're going to do it kind of like the Bill episode. That we're going to get backstory for like about 70% of it, and then we'll get like the now Ellie.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. This is like the biggest. I keep like, when are we going to get cannibals?
Yeah,
when is it going to happen?
I think the cannibal stuff's going to happen in that episode as well. If anyone knows the story of Last of Us, there's like a very intense cannibal area that is going to be next episode or the one after it. It's in the next two.
It's also like this is like the part where we see Ellie having to kind of step up.
She has to fend for herself.
Episode, she's like, I can't do this without you. Yeah. Like I'm very.
We've already had the time skip as well. The 3 month time skip. Yeah. I think the 3 month time skip happened before he got injured in the game, though.
Yes.
I think he got injured, then it was 3 months, and then it time skipped to her looking after him.
They combined 2 sections of the game into Jacksonville.
Yes.
That's when the 3 month skip happens.
Yeah, because did he get injured in Jacksonville? No.
No, he doesn't get. It's when they go to the college.
Right? Yeah. That was it.
When he goes to he ends up falling off a 2nd story balcony and onto like a metal pole.
That's it. But in this one, he got something else happened.
Stabbed with a. Sorry.
That's all right.
It's just
spoilers. You didn't hear that.
I won't say it. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what they're gonna do. Oh man, I can't wait. Is it Monday yet?
Okay. Well, if you gotta head off for some din.
I gotta hit some. My stomach's starting to growl. These Cheez-Its have not sustained me enough.
That's all right. I might search for that clip where we announced it and then make a thingy. I might make like a little poster as well. Yeah. We need to organize the rest of our dates though for the thing.
Yeah.
But overall, we're going to do this March of the Minis thing starting next week.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really good. I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be
really exciting.
Really fun. I just like the idea. We've talked about the idea of doing like effectively like a simultaneous project of the same thing for so long. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this could tie in well to the thing that I want to do with the bonus streams. Do some bonus streams, do a bit of this stuff, and hopefully the internet won't screw me over. It's been fine since the first 15, 20 minutes, so it's been good for the entire rest of the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but hopefully
thanks everybody who's stuck around with us so far. As always, my name is Leia. You can see me at Sorceress Sundries. That is on all of the socials, mainly Twitter. I am Forge Sorceress Leia in the Discord if you want to see any of the stuff that I'm working on. I'm also reachable for questions. If you've got painting questions or anything like that, you can come ask me. I wholeheartedly believe in no information is gated information. Just ask me the question, answer them.
I don't have no painting secrets.
No painting secrets. I'll have my secrets.
In fact, give me yours. I need to learn more.
We do like what we do on Badgers and have like a theme. This week we're gonna work on eyes.
I want yeah.
Like on
and I gotta
like
hit
effect.
I gotta hit up Dave. He should definitely come on mini March. Oh, we switch over for daylight saving too, so we're gonna have to figure out that.
Oh boy.
Soon too. I'm pretty sure that's March as well.
Oh crap.
Could be April. Who knows? We'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
Anyway,
I don't have anything for. Oh wait, nope. While you're gone.
Is it while I'm gone? Okay, so we got time. The first 2 weeks will be normal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's. I can't see anyone to raid at the moment, so let's just pop off. See you next week.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next week. We will bring themes. Your homework, chat. Your homework. Bring some themes and some ideas, and then we will go from there. March of the Minis starts next week. All right. Goodbye. See you later. Have a good one.
Bye.